Again. We have a very dear friend of mine, a very old poet friend who I've known for the longest time and is from Lagos, Nigeria. His name is Kelly Juuz. I'm going to try to add him. He is hopefully this time round it will get connected. Let us see. Takes time sometimes to get people to know how to use this, and it can to get. Hello Phil, thanks for joining in. Yes, now we are on. Yes, finally. So we are live now.
Yes, I can see.
If you rotate the camera, it will work better. I like the way I have kept my camera on a landscape position of the phone.
Yes, there is no better position. Let me try. I don't know if this position is okay.
It's just the phone. You just need to change the phone. You're holding it like that. You hold it like this. Yes, that's right. This will work better. Yes. Superb. So it's so good to see you.
Honestly, that's my pleasure. It's been a while.
It's been
I've been
a
out
very long time. Yes, yeah. I recollect. So tell me, Kelly, what will you like to talk about? You have a club there of poetry, Poets Club, I believe, in Nigeria, don't you? You are a part of a Nigerian poetry club, if I'm not mistaken.
Come again? I missed that. Come again.
You recite poems in a Nigerian club over there of poets, is it?
Okay. Yes, we have poetry clubs where we go. Sometimes we visit in a weekends, Saturdays or Sundays.
Oh,
And
wow.
most at times we do it in schools, in secondary schools. We go there, we recite with the kids in the school, initiate their literature teacher.
Really interesting.
Yes, we initiate their literature teacher, so we talk to the student because here in Africa, most of the students here, they don't know, they find it difficult studying the word poetry. They don't just like it. They see it as something very boring. And
so you recite poem for children, or your children recite poem? How do you go about it?
We are the one doing it for the kids, show them the ethics and guide them how to write it, because they don't like poem. The reason is this: Nigerian government in capital, Nigerian government, they don't recognize poets. So if you are into literary words, you are writing any story, you are writing poems, you are just on your own. No one cares. Nobody is going to support you. Just like that. For you to get to the top with poetry writing, you have a lot to go. Is either you have someone there, or from the international, they will recognize you, then back down to Nigeria. That's how it works here.
Okay.
I don't know. So how is Mumbai?
Maybe I can.
I have few lines I can just put out there. I don't have a good voice, but I'll just put out. Do I need to go ahead?
You want me to recite something?
Yeah, I feel like I have few lines I can drop. Then I don't know. Let's see how it looks.
I don't have anything by memory, but the latest poem that I had once written, last that I had written, and it began with the wind in your thoughts, forces abreast. Lives cherish, then perish in fire. Time tails rest.
I'm missing that. Yeah, taking your words one, but I missed it.
I'll recite in towards the end. Maybe what you can do is you can recite something from what you have, and then we'll take it. I'd like to hear what you like to recite and what you have written. I've never heard your poems recited by you, you know. That will be something unique for me.
Okay. I have little ones I can just put it down. I have. I don't know. Do I go ahead to put down like 2 poems? I have 2. I can look at 2 here, so I can put it out for you.
Go
Is
ahead,
that
go
okay?
ahead. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. The title is Heated Lines. Heated Lines. Heated Lines. It goes like this. I know no truthful man. I live within lies and truth. Again, I am no snitch in time. Dare not to snitch, else you die. I know many people far and near. Macbeth is not my friend. He cheats. Macbeth calls me his friend, but I kill. The world is no match to lay eternal. I know the Catholics. Few are Catholics. And I also know many Mary enshrines. Have you not seen the truth swindling? Someone is deceiving someone softly. I know Mr. Politician. He lies all time. Yet, he owns the biggest Bibles at home. He hit millions of palliative a time ago. Yet, he campaigns for transparency. Mr. Reader, Mr. Listener, we are all liars by default. I know this truth will shake you out. My father had promised to live long. Lo, he's been in the grave for years. That teacher is feeding students lies. Same students could be flogged for lies. Educational system, a lie to many. Educational system, a right to many. The naked truth is, we are all liars. In hell and in heaven, we are liars. We are snakes living like humans. Death assurance is the only truth. Thank
Very
you.
good.
I have to table this poem after watching Mr. President, Nigerian president, making the news, talking about transparency, while he has done so much harm to his citizens. So I don't know where the hope is coming from. It could be another rig to a campaign that is upcoming. The whole world knows that Nigeria is in distress, is in political distress. We need a change, a very good one. And being a person of humanity, I, Kelly Juuz, in quotes, I am not in support of oppressing your people. The people that voted you to the seat, you just turned against them. Things doesn't work that way. Karma lives, and karma will help all to settle the case. Are you with me? There is another one that was yesterday. I have to put down something at night while I was some gloomy thoughts. So I had this one titled Table of Scores. The table is set for men in the secrecy, a meeting of God for blood, dark minds and their spirituals, ready to devour their prey, innocent traders in their trails, people grinding life unfairly, score sheets in trade for safety. Who dies next? No one knows. Mr. Manager is on the run. His face hood, his safe hood has been blown. Security infiltration is in play. The birds are hovering joyful. The world might soon be a better, who knows? Thus, the chirping of the birds, though the clouds be tearing. The table is set finally. Who wins is unknown. This is where we have a situation of a very big dialogue of dividing Nigeria into two, giving one to the IPOP group, and then the remnant becomes Nigeria. So I don't know the possibility that this will come to pass, we are noted that the leader of IPOB, in the person of Nnamdi Kanu, is in hostage there in Abuja, and the case is going on. So we don't know everything. Every secret is being scattered. They are all blown out. So we all need God intervention. We never can tell what is going to happen next. And we don't need war to settle it. And according to Constitution, in this kind of situation, there is only one thing that can bring peace. It's just to make the division happen, let it go. Let the people that want to go, let them go, and let the remnants remain in the said country. So I am not a supporter of either for IPOB or Nigeria. I am a supporter of peace. If Nigeria is going to be, let there be peace. Let our president do well. Let there be a change from what we are seeing. Nigeria currently now in the petroleum sector, everything has gone high. This is happening from last week. We can barely get what we need. Foodstuffs are cost, groceries are very cost, materials for work and other varieties. Everything has skyrocketed, being very expensive. Now, the poor masses cannot afford. If the poor masses cannot afford, what is left for them to do? Decisively, they will end up, there will be excessive insecurity, pocket pilfering, and the rest of them, the rest of the calamities or disasters that will be taking place individually in different communities and societies here in Nigeria. So we all need that peace to take place. Either the peace of division or the peace of settling, talking to the citizens. That's what we need.
I understand. I agree with what you're saying here, and I have been in touch with you, so I do know little bit about what you're saying. And I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome few people who have been listening to you, and maybe they will make a difference by spreading the word that you are sharing here with others, and we do hope that. And with that, let's hear another poem, maybe something that you recited in the schools that the children really loved.
Yeah, that was something I could write instant. You write it on the board. Like I'm always flowing. I just need to get that spirit of lightness, and then you do it instant on the board. So you can use the student, looking at the faces of the students, that would be a very big inspiration at the very moment in time. So you use them from a poem. No, kids, they like it. They don't like all these political or this one meta poems, like poems that concern distress and political issues or family issues. They most like love poems. All of them, each and every one of them, they like love poems. Just write anything concerning love. I love you. You seem to be my blue sky. You make me feel high, that I want to fly. All those kind of things with rhyme patterns, meeting the AA and the BB. That's what they like. Anything aside that, they will see poetry as something boring. You have no work.
I know. What else is it like?
What?
Do you want to know something from me, or do you want to ask something that I can share about India?
Yeah, I'm asking what of my colleagues? I've missed them. There is this other one woman. The last time we did the on air, I don't know. Then other guys.
I'm not sure what you asked.
Yeah, at a time we were discussing together and all that, and I lost contact with her after I changed my handset. So I don't know. Even the other guy with the dreadlocks that day, I was online too. I don't know if you can get them on someday, sometime.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so glad I'm coming up online.
So then, We'll call it a day then. I think then there is there anything else that you'd like to share?
Come again, your voice is breaking.
I'm asking you, is there anything else that you'd like to share with us?
Something like what?
Hmm, something like life in Nigeria, maybe, which we'll get to see and know about, which we don't. Being here, I do not know what it's like. It's very. I feel it's a tough life to be there and lead a life from where you come from, but except that I have not too much knowledge about what it's like living there. That's what I was saying. Nothing more, nothing less.
And I don't know. Um, I don't know. Living in Nigeria is something like all of us here. Like if you meet the young ones living here, we don't see Nigeria as a place that we can successfully achieve what our goals has been mapped out to be. Like we all want to run away from Nigeria and enter into the USA or other countries to make a living. And as much as we know that we go there, we work and get our salaries or our wages for what we have worked for. Because here sometimes you find it that when you are working, what is the name there? When you are working here, at the end of the month, you won't be paid. Now, tell me, you won't have that mind to continue working again. You will feel so down. That is number one. And another place, for you to get a better job, you must have somebody in the upper levels to a particular organization or firm. You are looking forward to get a job. Like it was 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I had no job. I was idle. I was all at home seeking out for job, writing application letters, submitting. They will call me for interview. When you go there, they interview you, you pass, but the salary is not inviting at all. After you must have taken you subtract your transport heading to the office, coming back, not inclusive your maybe if you're having any extracurricular activities that will come from the finance that you need to finance from that particular money, you will see that at the end of the month you worked for nothing. So I still have to come back, stay at home, and keep up looking out for jobs, making contacts, calling people that I know. It wasn't working. At the time, I decided going back to teaching. I was into teaching before, but the teaching was not paying me well. So I decided going back so that I can be able to sustain my wife and my upcoming kid. You are not aware of that. I didn't talk to you about this. And we don't have good roads. We don't have steady lights. There is no steady light. There is no steady lights. No steady power supply. No good roads. And for you to get all these things, you have to move down to the big man's area. That's what we call them. Have to move into the big city, into the big estate. And the estates you are moving to is not a place where you pay a token to live. The charges there, the taxes being paid there are very high. Now, for you to work there, it is on the low rate. So you either have to make a choice of staying in the suburban or anywhere you find yourself that you can lay your head and the morning you move out to catch up with work. Do something you work with passion, get your money and continue living. We all hope that one day it will get better. It may be in this my generation, maybe in the upcoming generation. No one knows. We all have to buy them with hope to live in.
I hope things get better there, and it's not just that. There are even in India, except Mumbai has very good infrastructure. Otherwise, smaller cities in India also face lot of trauma and lot of problems as far as electricity, water supply, all these infrastructural facilities are concerned. People also struggle a lot to get jobs these days with the unemployment becoming rife because people do not want to employ too many people so quickly. That is also something which happens here in India. And it is difficult. It isn't easy. People are still coping up and doing okay. And things are moving for the better and growing, becoming better day by day. But yet, like you said, the politicians really do play a big role in the economy of a country, and then if the politicians who rule make mistakes, there isn't much that we can do. And we probably lost you because of poor internet connectivity. Let me try and add you back. Yes. Yes, so I accepted your internet. I think your internet facility is giving a little bit of an issue, which is why I cannot see you yet. Your screen is blank, but maybe it might just happen. You left it. We'll try once more and see if it works. And I'd like to have you back. Let me see. Um, I'll send you an invitation this time. Okay. Hopefully, it should work. Will it? No. I think you're facing a technical issue or internet connectivity issue. Otherwise, this should work. Internet connectivity is what causes the hindrances usually. And we at Poets Choice have been doing great events last 1 month. You had great poets. We have another event also coming up on the 29th of this month with Khalil Iliam. So you say you've lost connection. I say okay. Let's try one last time. If it does not happen, then we will drop the idea. Try joining again it and joining. Let me try last one time. And if it happens, very well. Otherwise, we'll just call it a day. What can we do if it doesn't happen? It's not in our hands, is it? We'll just try once more. That's all that we have in our hands. Let's try. Hopefully, yeah, you'd come. Oh, okay. Chalo, never mind. It is always a pleasure. We can definitely connect again later someday. Needn't be just today that we have this time to do the event like this one. We always do it anytime we like. So I'll see you then, Kelly. It's been superb having you, listening to you, having you recite your poems. It's honestly a very great, prestigious thing for me to talk to you always. And I look forward to connecting again with you. Okay, ciao. Try one second. Same thing. Okay. So with that, we'll end this event.